Mather's block at Newcastle Baths has been sitting idle for years, but if Labor has its way, it could soon receive a multi-million-dollar facelift.
That $3 million will go to better change rooms, better public amenity, community space. It'll go out for public comment, so everyone will get to have a say.
The works would be contained to the southern block, with a long-term vision of transforming the northern end into a cafe and restaurant. But the splash of cash has mayoral candidate Kath Elliott wanting answers. She claims that recent surplus figures have been hidden by council and is questioning where the money is coming from.
Why is Labor hiding figures? And why are they coming out with election promises now when they've been in council for a number of years? If they've got this surplus, why hasn't she done the pool already?
Ms Nelms has dismissed the claims, saying council is in its best financial position in years.
We have a long-term financial plan for the next 10 years that shows where all our revenue is going to be spent throughout the city and the major projects it's going to be spent on. And this is one of those very important projects that we need to get on with the job.
Samantha Long, NBN News.
Port Stephens has become home to one of the state's newest fire stations. With the fire season quickly approaching, the state-of-the-art facility is expected to better serve the Tilligary community.
Sleek and spacious, a new station to mark a new chapter.
Totally exciting for us. I didn't think it would ever happen, but it's just so wonderful.
Lemon Tree and Tanilpa Bay brigades today brought together under one roof. The combined forces now able to call the new Tilligary station their home.
There's two brigades that have come together over the years. They've merged, and we had to provide them with a facility that was fit for purpose.
The $1 million base is now one of the largest in the Lower Hunter Fire Zone. Housing 4 trucks, it's a more central resource for the Tilligary Peninsula.
As far as modernisation of stations, this is right up there with the best. We've got complete LED lighting, solar, electric doors.
The upgrade has come at an ideal time, with fire season expected to start early this year. A lack of winter rain and an increase in wind has the Rural Fire Service urging the community to prepare now.
Make sure you prepare around your home, make sure you've made a decision of whether to stay or go, and make sure that you have the necessary phone numbers, Fires Near Me app.
Talia Sav, NBN News.
A Western Australian man is on an extraordinary journey to highlight the injustice faced by our Indigenous people. Clinton Pryor stopped in Newcastle today to share his story, which has attracted global attention.
Clinton Pryor has seen his fair share of disadvantage. He ended up homeless in Western Australia at the age of 16, with nowhere to turn.
We're living in the first world country, but we have people living in third world conditions in this country.
So he decided to take matters into his own hands, embarking on the Walk of Justice. He's walking from the west coast of Australia to the east, travelling through dozens of rural communities, clocking up just over 5,000 kilometres in 10 months. His final stop, Canberra, where he hopes his message will reach Parliament House.
We knew from the start it was not going to be easy. It was a big responsibility to do something like this, and to take on all of these issues and all these matters and all these problems, and to promise the people to get something done for them.
He wants to bring first-hand recounts of Indigenous to the government, to preserve Indigenous culture and give elders across the country more control of their land. And his message has gone global, with the BBC and New York Times sharing his journey to millions around the world. Today, he met with locals in Newcastle to listen to their stories.
Justice to be served for once and for all those who have got injustice towards them, loved ones that have been fighting so hard for justice, for families that got that injustice towards them.
The walk will conclude on September 3rd in Canberra. Samantha Long, NBN News.
Love them or loathe them, oysters took centre stage at Nelson Bay today. From taste testing to an oyster shucking competition, local farmers celebrated a growing industry at this year's Seafood Festival.
I haven't had any major storms or flooding in the last 18 months, 2 years, like we had in the 3 years prior, so everyone's off their knees and they're really getting going.
The event runs until the end of the month. Still to come, Sam Jordan will be in with all of the day's sport, but next, medical breakthrough, how Aussie scientists are creating mini livers ready for transplant.
Then schools can turn stickers into amazing equipment. That's why I pick Woolies.
The 40 Winks 40-hour sale is on now, with up to 40% off big brand mattresses like Sealy Posturepedic and King Coil Chiropractic, and up to 40% off bedroom furniture and kids' beds. Hurry, the 40 Winks 40-hour sale ends Sunday.
Switch to Optus at Domain and say yes to $200 plus big savings. Pay just $100 per month for the Samsung Galaxy S8 on an Optus My Plan Plus $130 mobile plan and save $720 over 24 months. Plus, if you're switching to Optus, receive a $200 prepaid EFTPOS gift card. What a deal! A new Samsung Galaxy S8 plus $200 prepaid EFTPOS gift card and save $720. Hurry, switch to Optus now at Domain.
There are some things you simply have to share. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries share the comfort sale. Save up to 50% off all Lazy Boy furniture. Now that's something really worth sharing.
Available at Horton's Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, Kotara and Rutherford.
Milk cream and buttermilk from Australian cows. Mate, I'll go, mate.
Deliciously creamy blue ribbon vanilla made from 100% Australian dairy.
At Red Energy, we believe people deserve fair prices, genuine discounts, and local award-winning customer service.
For 110% Australian electricity and gas, switch to Red Energy.
Everyday life can make your eyes feel dry. That's why there's Optrex Actimist. Unlike eye drops, it can be sprayed on the closed eyelids to help your dry eyes feel like just a bad memory. Optrex Actimist. Relieve and revive eyes in the blink of an eye.
Everyone's talking about Hungry Jack's thick cut chips.
Thicker, crispier, bit more crunch on the outside, soft on the inside.
And right now you can try them for yourself for just $1. $1 medium chips, all day, every day at Hungry Jack's.
Going somewhere? Here's some advice. TripAdvisor now searches over 200 booking sites, so you save up to 30% on the hotel you want. Trust this Spurs words. TripAdvisor.
The leather Sonia 2.5-seater was $29.90, now $19.90. 100% leather, 2 electric recliners, only $19.90. The Nick Scarlett Spring Sale.
This Aussie lamb leg is now only $8 per kilo. That's enough meat to feed a small family of giants. Or a giant family of small people. You decide. $200. Good. Different.
An iconic Sydney shop has been destroyed by a fire believed to be the work of a serial arsonist. It's the third time the business has been targeted, with the owner now considering whether to close for good.